Welcome to another episode of Wrong Car, Right Car. We're back with another one and we're here today with Apags. You've probably seen him in some of our videos on Top Gear. Welcome to Wrong Car, Right Car. So please introduce yourself lang to our audience. What do you do for a living and what you're looking for today?
Yeah, so I'm Paolo Apagalang. I'm a video producer, also content creator. Overall, I'm a nice guy in general. And today, I'm looking for an SUV around maybe 2.2 to 2.6 M in terms of budget. I do have a few choices, so I'm very excited to be able to try them today for this episode. Why am I looking for an SUV? One is the space. I like the premiumness of the space. To be able to also fit my wife and our 4 dogs. So yeah, having that space is important to me. Also, it's a bit anti-baha. Yung area where we live in, every so often, we'll get some mga floods. So, kailangan medyo mataas talaga yung car.
Okay, so we're going today to Toyota, Mitsubishi, and Ford to try out, you guessed it, yung midsize SUVs nila. Meron Fortuner, Everest, and yung Montero Sport.
Sir Paolo, again, welcome to Toyota Fairview.
Thank you, sir.
My name is Can, and I'm in one of the sales dealer sales force here in Toyota Fairview, and we're very, very happy to be part of this program.
Okay, thank you so much, Sir Kang. So, ito yung first option ko, which is the Toyota Fortuner. So, ano po itong variant na to? Can you describe lang?
Okay, Sir Paolo, this one is your Fortuner Q. This is one of our latest facelifted na variant po, no? So, ito po, not like the other 4x2 na Fortuner natin, it will have 2.4 engine. Usually, pag 4x2, 2.4
2.4 talaga.
But this one, kahit 4x2 siya, it will have 2.8 diesel engine. So it will have more power, more torque, no, para sa inyo po. Na,
so, sir, share ko lang, no? So, I'm currently an owner of a 2018 Fortuner.
Yes.
So, I'm very happy with it. So, I'm excited to try this one. Tara, pasok tayo para we can see like some of the differences.
Okay.
So, I'm very familiar with this. Itong steering na to. Ano pa yung mga bagong safety features of this new Fortuner?
One of the most parang we're very, very proud na upgrade for safety feature, no? We call it yung active safety feature. That will be your Toyota Safety Sense. Your Toyota Safety Sense po, no? Composed of what? Pre-collision system,
Pre-collision.
lane trace assist, some lane departure assist,
Lane departure warning, okay, yeah.
some, meron pa tinatawag na DRCC, yung Dynamic Radial Cruise Control.
Okay.
Yan, meron din po yan. Blind spot monitor and your rear cross traffic alert.
Okay.
Kasama po yun. Yan.
And then it also has like the 360 camera.
Yes.
Okay.
Panoramic view.
Yan. So those things are not in my Fortuner yet. So mamaya pag nag-test drive tayo, we'll be able to test those things. So I'm very excited. So now we are test driving the Toyota Fortuner Q variant, the 4x2.
4x2.
But it has the Toyota Safety Sense.
Yung sa'yo Apags na Fortuner,
It's
2.4
na 4x2. So
malayo yan.
Malayo. Oo nga.
Kumusta
Tapos,
naman yung space mo? Parang medyo similar naman eh.
Medyo similar naman.
Kami dito sa likod, actually okay kami. Ito yung driving position mo.
Ito yung driving position ko.
Anong height mo?
5'10".
5'10".
5'10". So,
Kasang-kasa ko.
parang kung generally okay naman yung riding position, yung comfort dyan, okay to.
Saka mataas yung upuan.
Yeah.
Yung legs ko, parang sakto lang yung pwesto nila.
Suabe yung acceleration, suabe yung handling, suabe yung steering, lahat suabe. Yung driver, pinaka-suabe.
Yeah.
Very happy with the responsiveness of it nga. Yung engine, pag tinapakan mo, may pagka-peppy siya. Yung gumaganon talaga. So, that's really good.
May hatak talaga.
May hatak talaga.
Lalo na,
Hindi ka
2.8
mabibitin.
eh.
Hindi ka
2.8.
mabibitin. Ayan, no? So, ito, bumpy tong road na to, pero I'm barely feeling anything. So, kung sa inyo, okay din naman to. Ako, happy ako dito sa...
Medyo ano yung kalsada eh.
Oo.
Medyo pangit yung kalsada.
Oo.
Compared sa first generation, talagang matagtag yung Fortuner natin. Pero nung dumating yung second gen, yan, onti. Nag-upgrade
Nag-improve
natin
na
yung
yung
mga suspension natin. Oo.
Ganda.
Maganda yung sound insulation. Tahimik dito sa likod eh.
Mm.
Parang first time ko sumakay sa likod ng generation na to ng Fortuner. First time ko maging rear passenger. Actually, okay naman yung experience. So,
Okay.
Tahimik naman.
In terms of maintenance, sir,
Yun. Good question
what
po.
can you say in terms of like the cost of maintenance? Kasi sa mga different car brands, sinasabi nila na Toyota yung okay. If you get a Toyota, one, maganda yung
Yes.
resale value.
Yes.
Pangalawa, the parts are readily available. In terms of like maintenance, what sort of numbers am I looking at? Like,
Actually, we do have this promotion for selected units ng Toyota. For Fortuner naman, for maintenance, you will have free PMS po from 1,000 to 20,000 kilometers. So,
Okay, ganda, sulit yun.
1,000, 5, 10, 15, 20.
sulit yun.
Pero before, ang every 5,000 mo, or 3 months, yun yung duration niya. So, usually parang 1 year and kalahating taon, aabot yung 20 kilometer PMS mo. Pero yung bagong PMS natin, 3 years. So, ibig sabihin, within the 3 years, pwede mo i-consume yung 20,000 kilometer PMS. So, mas matagal yun.
Oo.
Before, regular oil lang yung ginagamit kasi maiksi nga yung PMS mo. Ngayon, full synthetic na. Kaya every 5,000 mo or 6 months na lumalabas siya. So, free yun, 20,000 kilometers. Second, bago pong announcement ng TMP na we're going to have 5-year warranty po, no? Sa lahat ng sasakyan po, 5-year warranty.
5-year warranty. So, at least makakatulog ka at night knowing na may warranty na gano'n.
Yes, oo, 5 years na rin. So, ang Toyota kasi trying to be more competitive compared sa ibang
okay.
mga brand. Yeah.
That's a good that's a good promo.
So that's a wrap here at Toyota Fairview. Apags, how was your experience?
Very happy. Na-excite ako actually trying the new Fortuner because I do have a Fortuner at home. So, parang one of the things I noticed is yung ride, yung steering, yung handling, lahat okay. Better than my Fortuner now. But it's a bit old na rin. So, parang it's really time for an upgrade. So, thank you for having us, Toyota Fairview. Thank you for inviting us for the test drive. Thank you, guys.
Oh, of course.
Very excited. Now we're excited to move on to the other vehicles. Hi, Miss Grace. So,
hello po. Welcome to Gateway, by the way, Sir Paolo.
Thank you. So, I'm really curious about the Montero Sport. Ano yung mga bagong features na ngayong 2025?
Nako, that's a good question. Napakadami pong magagandang new features itong aming 2025 Montero GLS.
Okay.
You can see po, for our 2025, distinct pa rin po yung ating dynamic shield concept.
Dynamic
So, for better visibility, at the same time, proper ventilation po ng ating unit.
Ito, na-notice ko.
Yes
ito,
po.
meron siya nung camera dito, so may 360 din ba siya?
Yes.
Even
Opo.
entry level.
Yes, even the GLS po, we have the 360 view monitor. So yun po yung features 2024, wala pa pong 360 degrees. Opo.
Okay.
And usually po yan, sa higher variant mo lang makikita.
Oo.
Opo.
So,
ayun.
sige, pasok tayo sa loob
Sige, sir.
para makita natin
Opo.
yung So, very familiar din ako with the Montero.
Yes, sir.
So, to the Top Gear fans, I did own a Montero 2015
I
Montero.
see. Opo.
And then, nag-retire siya ng 2022.
Opo.
So, really looking for a new upgrade.
Yes.
So, itong
Opo.
SUV na to.
Marami, sir. Unang-una, yung ating, if you can see, yung ating pong 3-spoke leather wrap steering wheel po. Equipped pa rin po ito ng cruise control.
Okay.
So, ang pagkakaiba niya doon sa Black Series na 4-wheel drive, adaptive cruise control na siya, while this one is the conventional cruise control po.
Cruise control, okay.
Yes, meron pa rin po siyang voice command. So, hands-free po. Kahit nagda-drive ka, you can use the phone, pero using the speakers na lang and the Bluetooth connections.
Okay.
Opo. As well as itong ating 8 inches LCD, this is a smart display link po. So, you would choose na lang kung ano yung apps na gamit mo. Can be Apple CarPlay or Android.
Pwede yun.
Yeah. And yung ating pong advantage, sir, by the way, for the Black Series model naman, yung ating pong air condition system, meron ng Nano X
Okay,
Yeah, meron siya. Parang filter
Filter.
niya po yung ating fumes, yung
Nano
mga
X technology.
air condition system po. Ayan. Additional for your family, additional health protection po yun since marami tayong mga illnesses ngayon.
That we're trying to avoid. Yung ito, so it's an automatic. Is it like an 8-speed?
Yes, sir. Our transmission po is 8-speed with
8-speed.
sports mode po. Yun
With
po yung
sports mode.
ating
Okay.
sports mode paddle.
Okay.
Opo.
Okay. So, kasama ko Sir Edmond and si Miss Grace.
Okay.
So now we're testing the Mitsubishi Montero Sport. Ano pong model to?
GLS 2-wheel drive 8-speed automatic transmission po.
GLS.
And 2025 model na po siya.
Solid.
So, yung suspension niya, sir, no?
Yung suspension, yung pati yung yung handling tsaka yung arangkada niya eh.
Po. So, suspension po, naka-independent double wishbone po tayo dyan sa front. Tapos sa rear po, naka-trailing coil spring with stabilizer bar na rin po.
Okay.
Po.
Kumusta ang suspension dyan? I want to ask Leander how the suspension is at the very back.
Ako yung nasa pinakalikod. Sabihin ko na rin sa legroom, malaking tiyan ko so medyo naiipit ako. Pero feel ko for normal sized passengers, okay lang naman. Like, may legroom naman. Medyo naka-recline lang yung seat, but okay lang din kasi nga naiipit tiyan ko. Sa suspension, nasa pinakalikod ako yet the ride feels a bit better than in the Fortuner kanina.
Yeah.
Mas supple talaga, mas komportable talaga yung Montero Sport.
Ang next question ko, sir, is in terms of maintenance, ano yung may expect namin na for example, for the first year, ano yung maintenance protocols nyo?
Sa maintenance protocols po natin, as per MMPC, meron po tayong free labor sa first 1,000 and 5,000 kilometers po. Yan. And then after that, pwedeng 10,000 or 5,000 interval, depende po sa oil na gagamitin. Yan.
So, pag gusto ito tanongin, kamusta yung power delivery? Ayan, ito medyo open roads.
Yung power delivery is okay. Parang feeling ko mas malakas ng konti yung kanina, pero maganda yung power delivery niya. Ang emphasis ko talaga dito is the ride quality kasi hindi ko talaga maramdaman yung mga lubak-lubak, mga mini bumps and scrapes on the road. Hindi ka parang pinball na ganyan all over the place. So, maganda yung suspension nito. Very happy. Ito, for example, dadaan tayo sa strips. Parang
wala lang.
Parang very negligible na yung bounce.
Po.
So, very sturdy, very comfortable yung ride quality. Thank you for this chance to actually just really test drive this new Montero Sport.
Yes.
And to think, hindi pa ito yung top of the line.
Yes,
So,
sir.
siguro yung expectation ko is yung top of the line, napasok naman sa budget, mas maganda pa even better pa yung ride quality.
Yes.
So, Apags, mo nag-enjoy ka sa Montero.
Oo, parang naalala ko what it was like having a Montero because of the ride quality. That is the most, I guess the best feature dito sa Montero na
And if
natry.
anything, mas maganda pa yung ride nito kaysa doon sa previous gen, di ba?
Yeah, so mas maganda pa ito. And yung natry natin is just the entry model. So, considering my budget, parang kaya kong mag-go dun sa higher
Savings
model.
na nga lang. Either makasave ka or go within your budget tapos makukuha mo lahat ng toys,
So,
di ba?
very happy with this Montero. Now, we have one more model
One more
to
to
try
try
and I'm
out.
so excited to try.
Yes.
Kasi,
Ito talaga yung tinitingnan
ito
mo
talaga yung I mean, nung nag-decide ako to get an SUV, this is really the first option that I considered.
Hi everyone, my name is Nikki Asne and I will be your attending sales consultant here in Ford, Sir Paolo. Well, I'd like to welcome you to Ford Global City and we hope that you enjoy your time here in our dealership today.
Okay, thank you, Miss
Alright.
Nikki. Tara, pasok tayo.
Okay, let's go guys.
This is a dream come true. Biglang
Are you
ganun.
ready?
Ready, okay.
This vehicle has a 170 horsepower with 405 Newton meter of torque. So
Okay.
be ready on it. So with this vehicle, I'll show you. So this is panoramic. Ibig sabihin buo ng bubong ang nasasakop ng kanyang sunroof. Ayan. So this is your curtain. Ayan.
Yung steering,
Yeah,
ang
that's-
gaan-gaan.
Yes, yun yung sinasabi ko sa'yo.
Yeah.
Best in class in terms of driving comfort because of the electronic power-assisted steering. So it's very easy to maneuver. Di ba like very masculine ka, ang rough mo tingnan from outside, but inside how you drive it, parang sedan lang. Yeah.
Can you talk about like some of the safety features of this? For example, the collision mitigation, blind spot warning.
Okay, the collision mitigation, meron siya sa Everest 4x4. So the collision mitigation happens when the vehicle detects na magkakaroon kayo ng possible collision.
Sorry, I'll just interrupt you for a bit. I just
okay.
went through a speed bump and I did not feel it.
Oh,
I just noticed it right now.
yeah. So
Oh,
that's because of the wishbone
Oh my God.
suspension.
Yeah, that's very good.
Nag-test drive kasi kami ng Fortuner and
Okay, okay.
And Montero Sport, yeah.
pero
Yeah.
I already knew this was coming. Ito yung pinaka-komportable kasi dito
Yeah,
sa
correct.
Don't fall asleep.
Alam ko na talaga eh.
Marami po nagsasabi po talaga.
Legroom, headroom,
Legroom,
okay.
overhead room.
Sobrang okay, nare-recline naman yung seats. And as far as legroom, parang fair naman sa lahat. Kasi yung second row, hindi naman sila na... They don't slide back.
Ah, okay.
So, same lang. Pero this one has... May separate AC controls, may USB-C charger, mayroong 220-volt socket, may vents ka pa din even if there's a sunroof, which is good kasi ibang cars pag nilalagyan ng sunroof, nawawala ng rear AC vents sa ibabaw. So, that's good.
It feels like it feels very premium. That's what I can say. Parang meron na ditong wireless charger. This one parang pasok na pasok ako. Also my wife, I can imagine. The design is very modern. So gusto ko 'yun. Gusto ko yung modern design niya. Masculine design.
And, I'm curious, what's your take on the head unit? Kasi ang laki eh, di ba? Yung iba, gusto nila, yung iba, sobra.
Ako, okay lang naman sa akin. It's not a distracting thing for me. I would rarely touch it while driving. More of this one is what I'm looking at,
Okay.
the instrument cluster, which is bright enough for me.
Yeah.
Actually, yung overall design ng Everest, yung boxy type,
Yeah.
modern yung loob, really appeals to someone like me.
Yeah.
Actually, I wanted to talk to you about habang nasa traffic tayo. First I wanted to say, okay naman yung responsiveness niya. Pag tumapak ako, sumasabay siya. Pag nag-steer ako, magaan siya. Yung ride quality, as you guys mentioned, okay siya. Parang nakaupo ka sa ulap kind of thing. I wanted to talk to you about yung maintenance kasi yun nga,
okay.
a bunch of people are saying online na parang mahirap yung maintenance ng Ford. The parts are few and far in between.
Yeah,
So can you talk to me about like yung maintenance, rough costs?
Yeah, okay.
Sige.
So, with the Ford Everest, our maintenance is every once a year. 10,000 kilometers or 1 year, whichever comes first. So, with that, dun pa lang, nakasave ka na ng time at makakasave ka ng money. Because Ford Philippines is offering unscheduled service plan or what we call SSP. Did you hear about the SSP already?
No.
Okay, so yung SSP, that's a prepaid service wherein you pay in advance.
Okay.
For the whole 5 years. You have your option actually. You have your 2 years, which is yung dalawang PMS. And then you have your 3 years or 5 years. What we actually offer to our clients is the 5 years. You know why? Because the 5 years SSP cost only 53,000 pesos. So if you will try to divide that into 5 times or 5 years, that costs around 10,000
plus
pesos lang. So if you will ask me about the presyo roughly sa SSP, it's about 10,000 lang. But if you will pay that yung yearly ka nagve-visit, it will cost about 15,000 pesos.
Yeah.
And possible tumaas pa because of the inflation. We know naman. Oo.
Sorry, nakangiti ako the entire time. Kasi parang ang zippy nung acceleration,
Yeah.
nung nagpreno ako, parang sumunod siya,
Yeah.
ganun. It's like when you have a dog.
Yeah.
Pag sinabi mo sa dog, sit, stay. Ito, medyo ganun din yung feeling. Oh, andar. Tigil. Nag-respond siya. Kaya ako napangiti. I think si Charles lang nakakita.
Okay.
Nakangiti ako. You're talking about parts and I'm like, lumipad yung utak ko. Tapos even braking, bag. Dyan. Ang firm nung brake. Parang it feels very safe.
Yes.
So, thank you, Miss Nikki, for this wonderful experience with this Ford Everest Titanium 4x2. Yung initially inisip ko parang pasok to sa budget. Even the 4x4 is pasok din sa budget. So, I'm just very happy. This car is, I think, one of the best I've tried in my life. In my life talaga. hindi lang today, no. In my life.
So, that brings us to the end of our episode today. And I believe, Apags, you've done us the favor of wrapping things up on your own with your conclusions, pros and cons. Just walk us through it.
Yeah. So, the first dealership that we went to today is the Toyota dealership in Fairview. And what I can say about the Toyota Fortuner is, I think the first impression is it's the most powerful engine. So, okay naman yung mga ibang aspects, ride, transmission, swabe siya. Also, very warm and welcoming yung dealership, so I really appreciate that. If there's any issue that I have, maybe the Fortuner feels a bit old. Yung medyo retro design, head unit. But yeah, I own a Fortuner now, and there really isn't much difference with what I have, the 2018 model versus the 2025 model. Or
At least in the interior,
at the interior. So that's one of the things that I can suggest can be better. Next, we went to the Mitsubishi Fairview branch, and where I got to try the Montero Sport. And positive thing about it is yung suspension, handling. It feels very, very comfortable. So I guess it's like if you have a smaller budget, I think I would go with the Montero Sport because it has everything. But again, a common issue with that is I guess the age also, since I did have a Montero Sport also before. So, and again, the difference is not so much in terms of interior. The head unit is different, but in terms of like the layout of the buttons, big positive is the price. Big positive is the price. So last we went here to Ford BGC, where I got to try the Ford Everest Titanium 4x2. So what I can say is I thought that today was the best ride quality, best comfort, best power, transmission. All of these things are really top notch for the Ford Everest Titanium. If there's any one thing that I can comment on it, it's the price, because it's also the top priced among the choices. But yeah, I mean, in terms of my budget, I think it will fit naman.
I have to say, I have to ask, so does this mean like right now your choice is the Everest, right?
Yeah. Right now, I think my choice is the Everest. But there are still a few units that I want to try. So I'm still exploring other options. But right now, based on today, the Everest wins.